Hi, so in our last tutorial we created this input decoration theme, but we need to make two corrections here. If you look at our design, that you will see when user inserted text there is no primary border, but for our case if we insert some text you see that the primary border is there. So we need to clean that up, and to do that we have to go to this input decoration theme, and you see that it says enable border, and the border side is actually colors.primary, and we don't want that. So we will use colors.transparent. And what does it say? Oh, we need to make it constant. So if we do that, you see our border is gone. But there is another issue here, not exactly issue, last time video correction. So this email, the label text actually bought a medium, but I mistakenly typed label medium, so it will be our body medium. And that's it, it looks now better than before. Now today, this video we will learn how to create this social button. And if you go to our design, you will see this is what we can have in our login page. And also we have one more just rounded icon button for this one. So to do that, in this time we will not add any kind of theme, but we will create some components like social button components. So to do that, let's jump into the VS Code, and inside our app view we will have style theme, and let's create one more folder which will be widget, and inside that let's create one more file which will be social button dot dot. Now let's create stateless widget, and we will name it social button, and in this button we will have a outlined button dot icon, and we must pass a one pressed, and the icon is actually a widget. So if you go to icon, you see this is a widget. So for say, let's just add some icon. Now what does it say? It says that we also need to add label. So let's add a label. That would be text. So this is our primary button structure, or this will be our social media button base, as we are using the social button, sorry, we are using the outline button dot icon. Let's go to the design and see what we have to do. So in our design, if we go to style guideline, you will see that we need to actually have a outline border for this button, and some social media icons. For this case it will be Google, LinkedIn, and email, right? So we actually have LinkedIn inside our design, but we'll not code for LinkedIn. We'll just create Apple, Google, and mail. So to do that, we also need to have these Google mail icons inside our app, and to do that we will use this button HVG format. So the plan is we will export this as HVG to our project, and we'll use this HVG from there. So to that, let's quickly export it. So I am going to export it to my projects, and let me find that documents. And inside you will see that we currently don't have any assets folder, so let's create assets folder. And inside that assets I will create one more folder to just keep things organized, SVC, and I will rename the component 2 to Google or IC Google and save there. Now I will do same for the email, and this is our email, and go to export. You see this is how it looks, and if we click on vector, this actually doesn't have any padding, but we need padding. So click on the mail. I will click on the mail and select the SVC here and then export mail, and the path is actually set to SVC inside my assets folder, so I will also rename it to mail. And the Apple one is not here, so we will go to our UI design, and I will click on this Apple button, and I will not select the raw vector but the padding component. You see there is a little bit padding, and I will hit export, and it also has the same path, so I'll just rename it with Apple. And now if you come to VS Code, you see that we already have assets, SVC, and all this thing. And now we also need to add these assets folder inside our PubSpec. So we need to go to PubSpec, and we need to add this asset folder. So I will just quickly add it here, and this will be our assets slash SVC and everything inside SVC. Okay, also to show these icons from SVC, we will also need to add SVC picture PubSpec library. So I will quickly go to the pub.dev and implement an SVC from there. So here I am inside pub.dev, and if you search SVC picture, you will get Flutter SVC. So this will be our package to show the icon. So inside the documentation of this readme package, you'll see that we can simply show any assets SVC, just adding SVC picture.assets. So we'll need this library. So just copy the dependency and paste here, and now go to your terminal and do flutter pub-get. That's done. Now go back to our folder, and inside this icon we will not want this icon, but we want our SVC picture. So you see that SVC picture is now available at dot asset. Okay, we need to input that, and this will be the path of any of our icons. So I'll just type ic.google svc. All right, and to show that, let's also go to our counter page and add that icon inside this text field. Size box, we need the width to be max, double dot max finite, and inside that we want our social button. So if I restart the app, I should see a social button there, but you see I don't see any kind of button, so I need to stop the app again and rerun it. Okay, we don't see the icon here, and we also see some kind of error message in our console. It says that unable to load asset. So assets, I see Google is busy. Okay, so we made a mistake that our path was assets slash sbc slash the icon path, but you see that I made a mistake here, so it will be sbc slash. Now if I rerun the app, we should see a button. See, you can see a button here. Now that's good. So now we need to change this what is that, we need to change this border and hopefully the text. So to do that, we will come to here and we will implement outline button icon style. So this parameter, right? So just come to here, style, and it will be our button style dot style form. No, we can't have button style, so it will be field button dot style form. And what we need to do, we need to have a transparent button background, and the border will be this one. So in our field button, you will see that we have background color, and we can also set side. So let's quickly add a side, so that will be our border side, and inside border side we can set the color, and for color the color is just select the border. Yeah, so the color is surface 200 or grayscale 200. So we can do that by light theme dot colors surface 200. Currently it's only specific for light theme, but we'll change it later with some context extension, so that it's not only just hard-coded light theme. We'll do that later. So if I run the app now, you see that our button border is changed, and now we also need to change our text size and text style. So that will be secondary color, secondary second, and the style is title large now. So if we set that here, style text styles dot title medium, let's see title large, so it will be title large dot copy width, and the color is light colors, so it will be light theme, and we can also get the color from the theme, colors dot secondary second. So if I refresh it now, you see that it kinda look like our button here. So if I just change the text here, login with Google, you see that it actually looks like our style, and we are almost done. But now we need to make it parameterized. So you see that it's now hard-coded for Google, but we want it for Mail and Apple as well. And to do that, let's parameterize everything. so that will be void callback one tab. Then another we need to add string, that will be our label, and we need to also add string icon path. Okay, now let's also add them here. One tab required this label, required this icon path. Just make the linter happy. Okay, now we can also share the parameter here, but let's change them as well. So that will be one tab, and this will be actually our icon path. And what else? No, this will be our label, and this will be our icon path. Yeah, so that's changed, and now we need to pass it here. And first one will be one tab, second one will be label, and label is this time, let's say, login with Apple, and the icon path would be our Apple one. So assets /sbc/ic apple.sbc. Now if I refresh the app, you see that it's changed to login with Apple. We can do this way. We can also insert three more button, and we can change the parameter here. But in our app, these are almost limited number of social buttons. So instead of these, we can also create them here. So if I go to social button, and instead of that, we can also have them here. So we will add this way. So that will be a factory social button dot let's call it Google, and we need some parameter here, and return social button. So that will be one tab. No, we don't. Yeah, we want that. So this will be required void callback one tab, and we don't need anything else here because we know that this will be Google. So we'll set the label as login with Google, and also the icon path will be assets/sbc/ic. And now we can simply call social button dot Google, and we don't need this one. So this is also another way. So we will implement this way. So we have Google. Now we need to add Apple one, and same it will be Apple, sorry for that, and Apple. Now we need one more thing for our email one, right? So just copy paste here. So once the structure is done, everything is kind of copy pasting. So Apple, and this will be mail, and now change it to mail, and also we need to change the name to mail, and come here and add social button dot Apple. We don't need this. We don't need this. So if I run the app now, you see that everything looks exactly what we want. Now this part is complete, but you see that we also have three more button styles for our social button, but this time these are like for our sign up button. So if user is not logged in, we'll show them that login with Google or social media button. But if user already has account in our platform, we will want them to just click this button to sign up. Okay, so we need to have this button style. So to do that, let's again go to social button, and this time we wanna also have one more parameter which will indicate whether it's just button or button with label. So we'll just indicate, make a boolean that will be called only icon, and by default make this icon, only icon is false, because we want that to be first, and we need to also make it a parameterized, that will be icon, only icon will be false here as well, and we can pass that only icon, and let's copy paste it for others. Only icon, copy it, paste it. Now if that is only icon, then we will add, so if that is only icon, so we don't need to have the label, but we'll also need only the background color, right? So to do that, we will check if it's only icon, then we will return, and we'll return with icon button, and inside icon button we add one tab, and this icon is also a widget. So if you see, this icon is also a widget, so we can easily use our SBC picture dot asset, and asset name will be our icon path. And if we change Google and all of them to only icon to true, let's make everything not just to 1. You see that it only just shows icon, nothing else, but we need to also have this background rectangle, and to do that we will add style to our icon button, and the style would be fill button dot style from, and this time the background color will be light theme dot colors dot, the color is surface 100, and if we refresh, you see that it takes almost all the spaces available here, because we have set like that way. But let's remove and have a row, and inside that row we will place these 3 icons. So quickly add children, and so first will be social media button, and only icon, make it true, copy it, paste it. Then first one will be Google, not like that, Apple, and if we run it, you see this is getting the color. And just for the sake of this tutorial, add a size box above it. You see that it looks circular, but in our case it's not circular, so we also need to set the side, so that will be border side, and inside that border side, no, it will not be border side, rather it will be radius. Let's actually check the parameter here, and the parameter actually we have here is the shape, so we need to override the shape, and the shape will be rounded rectangular border, and inside that we will have the border radius, and our border radius is for this button 16. How we know that is 16? So if you click here, you see the radius is 16. Now if I refresh the app, we will have the exact style we are seeing currently in our design. So this is done, and we don't need to do anything right now. So in the next tutorial we will create what left. In the next tutorial we will create this bottom bar options theme inside the theme. Okay, so till then, have a great day. Bye.